Up is a farmer-led research project to improve real-world on-farm performance of conservation practices in the Midwest. Our farmer-led teams across Ohio and Missouri are designing and implementing projects that track and ensure the performance of conservation practices better generate outcomes of profitability, yield stability, and protection from extreme weather events under working farm conditions that farmers need.
Hello everyone, my name is Adam Boman. I live here in Pierce City, Missouri, the owner-operator of Good Life Grass Farms. Our operation, we're about 160 acres of grazable pasture land. We have about 200 ewes, hair sheep ewes, and about 15 mama beef cows. We also buy in heifers and steers. We produce grass-fed beef, grass-fed lamb, and seed stock sheep are our main enterprises. I've had livestock since I was probably about 5 years old. Bottle calves, sheep and goats when I was younger. I guess I probably didn't really think that I would be a production ag in full-time later in my life. But as I got older, I really, realized that the integration of conservation and agriculture was really what I wanted to do. I'm also a big hunter and fisher, just love the land. With the From the Ground Up project, when I first was kind of asked about it or asked if I was interested, I was told that farmers, the producers, were going to be able to design the research, kind of come up with the concepts and even the way it was looked at, and I was like, oh, that sounds too good to be true, But it definitely was how it was set up, and the purpose of it was to have it be led by farmers, the research ideas to be developed by farmers, and then through that, hopefully the research would be more applicable and more producer-focused stuff that could really help folks out on the ground. We've learned a lot this first year. We're really excited about the next 3 years. We've added a couple more producers onto our project. Everyone's excited about getting their soil samples in, seeing where our baselines are, and going from there. So we're excited. I think it's pretty powerful, coming from a real world example and hearing from folks how it has and they see could affect their conservation practices and their sustainability of their farm through the financial side of things. I think that's pretty powerful compared to traditional research, that's on a plot at a research farm that's very controlled and, may not be in a situation that is that relates well to some of the real world situations and practices out there. So it'll be exciting to see where our project goes the next 4 years and how folks are maybe more receptive and encouraged by the data because it is done on real farms. Another aspect of the project that is really neat, really encouraging is to get to interact with the researchers and get feedback back and forth and to throw ideas out and to share those, to get honest and raw opinions or assessments of those things. But then also just to network and learn of nitrogen cycling, of soil health sampling protocols. It's very neat. I see how it could definitely pay dividends for a long time, understanding and having the dialogue that we're having.